Hey, what are you guys doing here?
I might ask you the same thing. You got a lot of guts coming back to this place.
Yeah? Well, I guess that's the difference between us. I have a lot of guts. You don't. Glad that's over.
You know, for having one eye, apparently, your perception is very high.
We've got to keep moving. There's no time.
Well, I'm waiting.
This is as far as I can go. If you dress up like a slave, once you're inside, find a slave named Medea. She'll be... Remember, your goal is to get access to Asher and find the cure.
Sure, I can't sneak something in?
Well, you might be able to get a small gun. I can do that for you, but I can't promise that they won't see it and just gun you down. You want the...
Give me the knife.
Okay, here you go.
Get in, find Medea, got it. It's better because it'll give you a 32 cal pistol, which sucks. It's really bad. Alright. So. Sadly, I don't have that many bullets left in the sniper. Had a pretty good amount for a while, but now I'm running pretty low. Poor beautiful Pittsburgh. Well, this is what happens after a nuclear fallout. Reloading. Boom, headshot. Boom, headshot. They get used to seeing the wild men because these guys are essentially former slaves or raiders that started to go nuts due to the mutation and disease. They haven't quite become what they're afraid of, but they're on their way. Their minds have deteriorated to that point. Some pretty scary stuff, got to admit. Okay, now that guy's they're dealt with. What we're going to do is we're going to look the part now. Careful walking through here because this is the Fort Pitt Bridge, by the way. Not Fort Pitt Bridge, darn it. The Fort Duquesne Bridge. I'm ashamed of myself. But watch your step through here because there's a lot of mines. All right. I'll take that. So it actually raises your agility. No wonder I've been moving faster.
I love it. Another slave wanted back here, huh? What's wrong? Couldn't get over the bridge? You're lucky I don't fucking paste you. Why, I should... Wait, what the... Now would you look at this? Where'd you get all this shit anyway? Whatever. Mine now. Thanks, Scab. I hit the jackpot today. Now get back in there and get to work. Or next time I'll just stake you out there for the trogs.
So we're no longer strapped.
Find some other place to be.
Okay, so the pit is actually a very interesting location. This is actually one of my favorite DLCs of this game.
Werner sent you, didn't he? Good. You finally found something. We can't talk out in the open like this. Meet me in my house as soon as you can. We'll talk there.
Scram.
Great deeds require great work. We are rebuilding a glorious city and restoring the world. We must all work for this greatness.
Easy for you to say, buddy. Let's go ahead and get back to full health. Top ourselves off.
All right, we can talk now, but we shouldn't take too long. They saw you come in here, so they'll come looking for you if you take too long. I have a plan for getting you into Asher's palace, but we need to wait. In the meantime, you're going to have to blend in.
Whoa, slow down. What's going on here?
I don't know what you saw on the way in, but the guards don't really take kindly to workers just standing around. You're going to need to look busy, or they'll sniff you out pretty quickly. And if they get too close, you don't look like you belong here.
Whatever it is, I can handle it. So what is it?
Outside of the mill, there are a bunch of old steel ingots just lying around. Every so often, the foreman puts out a work order to collect them. It's practically a death sentence, and they never assign it to anyone. They make us pick who's going to do it. Bastards.
Now let me guess, the area is full of super
What in
mutants?
God's name is a super mutant? You know what? Never mind. Whatever they are, you're wrong. What it is full of are trogs.
What is a
You're
trog?
either an idiot or a smartass. Either way, I don't think it's funny. They're what most of us hope we never become. But the contamination gets to everyone. For most people, it's some form of cancer. Sometimes harmless, sometimes not. For others, the contamination drives them insane. If it doesn't kill them, it changes them. They become animals, deformed and inhuman. It's not pretty. They're everywhere and they kill on sight.
So where can I get some weapons?
I can't really help you there. Ask around. Maybe check with Marco in the mill. He's been making some of our tools into weapons. You might even be able to find a gun on one of the dead bosses out in the steel yard. What was that?
What's going on in here, Medea? Who is this scab?
Nothing. Nothing, sir. I was just telling this new worker about the job the foreman posted.
Oh, yeah? So he's the one that's going out to the steel yard, huh?
Yes, sir. I told him what he needs to do. He knows. 10 ingots, as fast as he can.
Well, then. I hope you also said goodbye. All right, playtime's over. Get to work, grinders.
Asher up there in his palace and us down here in the muck. The longer we talk, the more... Get out there.
Yeah, what do you want?
What are you doing? Shouldn't you be working?
I am working. You must be new here. I serve the slop to the other slaves. You want food, let me know. The good news is that this crap is nearly unlimited. But it's mostly radiated water and trog meat anyway. You want some or not? It's your funeral. Here you go.
$17 Raz, but 25 hit points. We'll use it when we need it.
Not interested.
Have you seen Wild Bill around?
Who's Wild Bill?
Bill's a friend of mine. A very dear friend. We've worked the mill together for a long time. Last week, we were forced to choose someone to gather ingots from the steel yard. Bill volunteered. He didn't want anyone to have to die out there, but he's a survivor. He can't be dead. You look like you can handle yourself. Could you look for him and bring him back?
Yes, I'll help out.
Thank you so much. Just be careful out there. Bill would never forgive himself if someone got hurt looking for him.
Have to go now.
I won't miss next time.
Wish they'd just kill me and get it over.
Hey, not so loud. The bosses can't see what I'm up to over here.
And what are you doing?
Making weapons. Lots of them. There's something coming, and soon. So, I take the crap we find out in the yard, and some of the tools we use, and I make them into stuff we can fight the bosses with.
I need a weapon. Can you help me out?
Yeah. You're the one Medea told me about. Werner sent you, right? I can help you out. Take this. It's called an auto axe. Nice, huh? I make them out of the old car parts the breakers drag in from the city. Do what you can with it. Just be careful around the bosses. Make a wrong move, and you're done.
What are you doing? Get back.
So you're the lucky scab gathering ingots for me today, huh?
Sure if I have to.
That you do. This ain't... So, do your duty, huh? Who'd you piss off to get that death sentence? Actually, don't even tell me. It's not like you lied wrong anyway. You ain't so good, are you? You'd best look at the ground when you're talking to me, scab. See that fella up there? seen lots of those. And if you survive them, you'll probably run into those crazies that live up on the blast furnace. Tell you what, why don't you do me a favor and get killed close to the door? That way, I don't have to walk so far to loot your corpse, eh? Here's the door. Get out there and grab some ingots. Don't come back without at least 10. Turn them into me and I'll see if I can slip a little something your way.
So, we are actually going to do the entire fetch quest. There are 100 steel ingots in this entire area. Take that because we're going to need it just to survive. Going to mostly rely on the auto axe for the time being. I really should have invested some more points in the melee weapons. Oh well. But convenient how there were just 2 right there. Now, you have to comb this entire place to find all of them. There are 100 in all. It's a hard number.
It's me, your brother John. You remember me, don't you, Billy? Billy?
And unfortunately, this is what becomes of a lot of the people here in the pit.
Oh, Billy. Oh, Billy. Oh, Billy.
Too bad you don't get anything for saving that guy other than a moral victory. They're up there, aren't they? Nope, here they come. Yep, it wouldn't be Pittsburgh without collecting steel for a mill. Sadly, this day and age, you don't see that as often anymore. Haven't used a standard assault rifle in so long. Kind of forgot how helpful they can be. Also, one fair warning I will give you is a lot of the steel ingots are in some very strange places. So check everywhere. Clearly make a couple daring jumps. Hello when the jump button doesn't work, don't you? Alright. I even pressed the jump button. I pressed the jump. I pressed jump. I pressed the jump. Jump isn't working. Alright. Lost cause. Let's keep going. Good thing I did the quest to make blood packs more effective. So now we're going to do more damage with this. But while we've collected the 10, we're going to go the extra mile. We're going to find them all. It is worth it in the end, because there are some very good rewards you can get for collecting all 100. And then, unfortunately, here's what became a Wild Bill. But he has a unique weapon called Wild Bill's sidearm. I'm not going to make it, Millie. I'm sorry. I knew everyone thought I could do it, but they don't know what's out here. It's not just Trogs, but others, the Wild Men. Kind of funny considering my nickname Wild Bill back at the mill. Finding the ingots wasn't the hard part. They're everywhere. The problem was trying to make my way back to the mill. My trusty sidearm came in handy more than once. But I soon found myself in more trouble than I could handle. The gunfire lured the wild men, and I assume it's only a matter of time before they find me. I'm sorry for letting everyone down at the mill. Let everyone know that I tried my hardest. Bye. What a shame. Well, we'll put his gun to good use. Because unlike a normal 32 cal pistol, this one doesn't suck. Let's get up close and personal. That was for Wild Bill. I'll take that armor, though. Fortunately, there are beds here, so keep this area, this little camp in mind. That decreases our agility, yes, but it's going to make things a lot easier for us, so now we can tank more damage. Now, some of these ingots appear in some very weird spots. Oh yeah, I guess I forgot about that. I noticed it whenever I was killing a few of these trogs. This is one of the easiest ways to get a bunch of bobby pins, because the troglodytes have a lot of them. Hey, you didn't think I know the nickname for these things? Trog is just the nickname for them. Come on, pick it up. It's rather annoying. Because you gotta get it in the sweet spot. There we go. Don't appear to be any out that way. Like how the drawing distance is higher. How many do I have? 17. Not bad. We're making headway. What the? Okay. I just glitched through the